International student can now work unlimited hours and access 408 pandemic visa. International students will have their working hour cap of 40 hours every 2 weeks lifted if they work in the hospitality and tourism sector. This means that international students working hospitality and tourism-related jobs will now have access to 408 COVID-19 pandemic event visa. The hospitality and tourism sector has always been a popular way for international students in Australia to earn a part-time income while completing their studies. Given the difficult economic situation brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, it is no surprise some students have found themselves needing to work cash-in-hand jobs to supplement their income because of the working hour cap. The hospitality and tourism sector has been hard hit by the pandemic as well, and this news will be a much-needed boost. Tourism and hospitality employs more than 500,000 Australians, and these changes will allow them to supplement their existing workforce to keep their businesses running in addition to generating employment through a job multiplier effect, said Alex Hawke, the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs. Access to 408 COVID-19 pandemic event visa. Tourism and hospitality have been added to the critical sectors list, all industries deemed essential to the economic recovery by the government. This means that international students and other temporary visa holders working in the hospitality and tourism sector will be able to apply for the 408 COVID-19 visa up to 90 days before their existing visa expires, and then remain in Australia for up to 12 additional months. Updated list of critical sectors. All occupations listed under the critical sectors list allow international students and other temporary visa holders to work more than the 40 limit and also have access to the 408 COVID-19 visa if employed by an aged care approved provider or Commonwealth-funded aged care service provider with a RACS ID or an APS ID before 8 September 2020. Employed by a registered National Disability Insurance Scheme provider. Enrolled in a healthcare-related course, and you are supporting the health effort against COVID-19, as directed by health officials. Employed in the agriculture sector. Employed in the tourism and hospitality sector. Remember your rights as a worker. You will not need to apply for this measure. You should simply contact your employers. Remember, all employers must continue to adhere to Australian workplace law. Overseas workers, including international students, have the same rights under Australian workplace law as all other employees. Are you eligible for the 408 COVID-19 visa? To be eligible, you must be in Australia, have 90 days or less remaining on your current visa, or your last substantive visa expired less than 28 days ago. Evidence of your ongoing employment or offer of employment which confirms the dates of your employment. Confirms which critical sector, such as agriculture, food processing, health care, aged care, disability care, child care or hospitality and tourism you are working in. Provides evidence that an Australian citizen or permanent resident cannot fill the position. Be able to support yourself and any dependents. Meet character and health requirements. Have adequate health insurance. Be a genuine temporary entrant. When assessing your application, they will consider your situation, your immigration history, compliance with visa conditions, any other relevant matter.